All right, I'm going to do a quick video here, just a before video. The construction crew or construction boss stopped by, and they're going to be starting to bring the dirt and drop it off, and we'll get this landscaping project a little further into completion. So we're going to have this backfilled, of course, up to the top of the wall here. We have one more course that is going to go across the top, but I need to backfill the 3 courses that are already there, so I wanted to do that before I put the last course on. And then we'll top each one off, where it's exposed, we'll top that off with topsoil or compost, so that we can grow plants and flowers and that kind of thing inside the plant rings, because they offset a little bit. There's little pockets that will be we'll just have flowers and just little different things, but those will be backfilled a little bit with compost, but mostly like red clay and whatever they're bringing us to backfill. We'll also be backfilling a little bit here up to the top of the rings, or close to the top of the rings, and these rings here will be what becomes the last course across the top. I'm not sure what we're going to do with the bush yet, if we're going to leave that kind of a low spot there or what, but we'll figure that out. All right, so the plan right now is this flat area up here will be extended out. I'm not sure how far it's going to go out, but we're going to backfill this slope and make it more, the slope will be more pronounced, be more like a drop-off rather than a slope further out here. So what you see here in the slope of the land will be flat and then slope off a little harder. They're going to backfill some of this, but first they're going to remove the upper layer, the topsoil. They're going to remove that, get it down to like red clay. Then we will add more red clay as a backfill and stuff that's not so good dirt, and then we're going to bring the topsoil and re-top everything with the topsoil. So this will be, it's probably going to go all the way over to the neighbor's house. They're going to smooth this out a little bit and bring this up too, and then we'll move the tree. He said he can scoop that up with his scoop and just put it wherever we want it. So we're just going to wait and let him do that. That'll be a little easier than me trying to dig it up with a shovel. They're going to remove the topsoil probably about halfway back here, not to the trees, but somewhere, somewhere along in here. They're going to remove all the soil, the topsoil. They'll push it to the edges of the property, backfill, and then bring the topsoil back in. So that's going to give us a lot of clean surface here. So if we do want to do garden or protect some areas, build grow beds, whatever, then we can go ahead and do that. And it's basically like a lot less work than doing it by hand. But this the upper portion here will be much larger, so that we can have a greenhouse or winter garden that I want to construct on the back of the house. Below the sunroom that is there now. He's going to donate us some large stones that he has at his facility that he doesn't need, and that's going to create this small little retaining wall here. I think they're only like maybe half a meter tall or whatever, but they're really large stones. And then this will be kind of a steeper pitch and then flattened off, and that's going to come out pretty far too. Maybe bring in some gravel and level this off a little bit, make it less grass so that we're not having to mow and prepare this area. Ultimately, I want to have a large larger pond here so that we can have fish in two. We've got fish in this tank now, and there's a smaller fish, so maybe start them in a smaller tank here, and then as they get larger we put them in there, you know, separate the large ones from the small ones. But these are looking really nice right now. They've grown like they're probably 3 or 4 times the size they were when we bought them a few weeks ago. So they're doing really well. So big changes are going to start happening. I think probably today they're going to bring the machine in and start getting everything marked off and prepped. And so hopefully over the next couple of days we'll be seeing some pretty major progress. I'm going to move the drain. This is the rain gutter drain. I'm going to move it so that it follows the ground here and kind of exits over here, so that it basically will fill in, empty into the ponds, because I have fish and my neighbor has fish in his ponds. So that's we're wanting to, sometimes when it dries up and doesn't rain a lot, the ponds kind of slow down, maybe even stop. So anything we can do to get fresh water in when it does rain, that'll help fill them up and give the fish some fresh water. So yeah, this is what it looks like on the before the landscaping starts. So hopefully this will change very quickly over the next couple of days and weeks. So thanks for tuning in. Like and subscribe. Leave me some comments, what you think, any ideas, things that you might think of. Would love to hear the comments. Talk to you guys soon.